lead night sky arranger Jeff, and this is What's Up in the Sky for the month of June 2021. The summer solstice is upon us on the 20th this month at 11:32 p.m. It occurs in the northern hemisphere when the North Pole has reached its maximum tilt toward the Sun. Mercury is in alignment with the Sun and unviewable until late in the month, and even then it will barely rise above the horizon. The Sun will outshine it. Venus is low in the western sky, just about 6 degrees above the horizon, 45 minutes after sunset. It shines at a magnitude of -3.9, which is quite bright. On the 11th, it will just be above and to the east of the crescent moon. It has a near 95% disk for the entire month as it lies on the other side of the Sun from us. It will be about 10 to 11 arc seconds in diameter, revealing a small disk at high power. The moon challenge this month is to view a pair of northern craters. Remember that in most telescopes the view is upside down, so you probably will have to go south in your telescope. Look for the old Goldschmidt crater, named for a German amateur astronomer from the 1600s. This 75-mile wide crater has been pelted over the millennia and so has rounded edges. View this on the 18th. Then on the 19th, return to the same area and look for the crater Anaxagoras, a sharply defined and deep impact crater. On subsequent nights, one can see bright rays of debris as the moon heads towards being full. We are still pulling away from Mars, which is at magnitude 1.8, which is still bright, and it is easy to spot its orangish glow. Its disk has shrunk to only 4 arcseconds, making it nothing more than a small dot. Asteroid Vesta is still an easy-to-spot object. Officially known as 4 Vesta, you can obtain its coordinates at the minorplanetcenter.net/data. You'll find Vesta in Leo and Virgo as the month progresses. For visual observers, you will need a significant span of time, in other words about a day or so, to determine if what you looked at was indeed Vesta. Photographers can see Vesta's movement in less than an hour, and here's an image of Vesta that I took in April, showing about 1 hour's worth of data. And you can see that the streak is Vesta. All the stars are stationary. Jupiter rises about 1 a.m. in early June and by 11 p.m. in late June. Probably a little late for most of you, but comparing it with Mars' minuscule 4 arcsecond diameter to its 45 arcsecond size, and you can easily see why it is a favorite to view. Its rotation rate of 10 hours in a Jupiter day means you can easily see the cloud formations move in a single observing session. The ringed planet Saturn rises at midnight in early June and around 10 p.m. in late June, making its return to a reasonable hour for viewing. Saturn is quite a bit smaller than Jupiter at 18 arcseconds, but with the rings it spans 42 arcseconds, almost the same size as Jupiter. Titan, Saturn's largest moon, is clearly visible in a telescope at magnitude 8.6 in comparison to Saturn's 0.4. Uranus now lies in Aries the Ram and is 20 degrees above the horizon in the pre-dawn sky. At magnitude 5.9, it is visible with the naked eye in dark skies. Its blue glow makes it stand out. Neptune is now in Aquarius and stands still on June 26th. It rises at 2 a.m. at the beginning of the month and midnight by the end of the month. At magnitude 7.8, you'll need a telescope to see its tiny turquoise disk. The comet of the month is 7P Pons-Winnicke, discovered 200 years ago by Jean-Louis Pons. It has a 6.4-year period. At 11.5 magnitude, you'll need a 6-inch telescope and very dark skies to see it. An 8-inch scope will make it easier to spot. On June 12th, it will be at its closest point to Earth at 0.44 AUs from us. Recall that 1 AU, astronomical unit, is the average distance of Earth from the Sun, or about 93 million miles. Look for the comet just before dawn breaks near Jupiter and in or near Aquarius. Our constellation of the month is Corona Borealis, otherwise known in English as the Northern Crown. This small constellation lies between Hercules and Bootes. There are 5 stars with planets and hundreds of galaxies within its borders. The object of the month is Charles Messier's M5, a nice globular cluster in the Serpens constellation. At magnitude 5.95, it is just barely visible in good dark skies. Otherwise, a small telescope will reveal its 100 to 500,000 stars. It is about 13 billion years old and is about 25,000 light years away. No meteor showers this month, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't look up. So that's what's up in the sky in this, the shortest night sky of the year.